Let's shrink you up in the corner. Did you just say YouTube, you're cute? YouTube, don't listen to them. YouTube, you stinky, don't listen to them either. You're cute. In fact, we'll take back cuteness. We'll take back to the cuteness. Shut up. You guys stay up there in the corner. Don't tell them they're stinky. They smell good. They can watch it in their own time. They can watch it in the shower. You're trapped? No, you're not pulling that shit here. Not today.
In the BCE era, there was nothing. I mean, there were a few things, but it was mad boring. Humans were still in their Neanderthal stages back then, so all the kids would do was play with sticks and rocks, or even worse, read for their entertainment. And yeah, I sometimes liked playing with sticks too when I was young, but that could get pretty old. There was no variety of toys. Yeah, they had dolls and plagues going on, but not much else. That's why during Jesus' time, when he was turning water into wine, was the best source of anything remotely interesting back then, other than maybe gladiator fights. And even though nowadays that ain't even all that hype anymore, I've seen videos of people turning toilet water into wine. So I need something more interesting. You better turn that water into some bitches, my boy. Then you catch my attention. And yet time has moved on and toys have gotten more advanced. I forgot I was talking about toys, especially for the adults. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go in the back of your local Spencer's. But I don't pay for those pocket stuff, men. I personally recommend the storm drain of the sink. It works just as well. And I'm glad I got to live after the time of playing with bones for toys and before just giving a kid an iPhone and calling it a childhood. It was good time.
Nah, he's for real with that. Like nowadays, you just give a kid an iPhone and you're just like, that's your toy. But then it's also not too late where it's like, you guys just get a bat and call it a day. And call it a day. No. Just there's like a sweet spot, you know. There's just a sweet spot.
Times, man, playing with those stretchy Armstrong guys, testing out how far I could go until his arms rip off, while playing with those squishy putty slime things, making a Gawk 3000 out of that thing. You were weird back then, man. Did y'all do that too? I remember a toy I used to play with a lot was those Etch A Sketch, those turn dial drawing tablets. I loved and hated.
Oh, I had those before, dude. That was so fun. I had so much fun doing that.
Using these things because I found it fascinating. I could make a whole beautiful work of art on these little boards. The thing was, I sucked ass at it. Every time I tried making a sketch on this toy, it always looked like a 5-year-old drew it. Which I was around that age when I drew it, but okay. It looked like a 5-year-old drew it.
Let's be honest. I think all of us who had a sketch a thing looked like this. Where is it? Where's the picture? It's gone! A circle. Or like, everyone who had a sketch a thing when they're a kid, of course it's gonna look like shit. It's gonna look like a stick figure, even worse than a stick figure.
I loved and hated using these things because I found it fascinating. I could make a whole beautiful work of art on these little boards. The thing was, I sucked ass at it. Every time I tried making a sketch on this toy, it always looked like a 5-year-old drew it. Which I was around that age when I drew it, but okay. It looked like a 5-year-old drew it who also didn't have fingers, you know? Seeing other people on the internet make a whole Renaissance painting using these while I'm over here struggling to make a stick figure, it hurts your self-esteem. Seriously, people.
No, he's right. You could only draw a line? That was me though. I would draw shitty houses like Magnum said, or draw a line. I was so shitty at it. I didn't understand how people could do stuff like that. The patience that you have to do stuff like that is insane. He's right. He is right. No one can do stuff like people who can do pro stuff are an adult. Like tell me a kid who can draw a Picasso on there. Show me one kid who can do that. Better than anything I can draw.
People that can make a great art with these things are seriously more talented than Obama, I think. So to cope, I just made 3D art with these pinboard things with my hands. I also enjoyed playing with action figures a lot, having Bionicles and Spider-Man, smashing them against each other. By the way, Thomas the Tank Engine would always beat all of my action figures in a fight. I don't make the rules. Thomas can beat Spider-Man, Batman, Sonic, Stone Cold Steve Austin in every single fight. I don't make the rules, man. But a toy I thankfully never played with were those Tickle Me Elmos. I remember when those were the must-have toys at one point.
I don't remember the Tickle Me Elmo, but the action figures, I feel like every kid, if you have a sibling or not, played with action figures and created their own scenario. It doesn't matter if it's Barbies or like the Terminator, whatever it is. You just created scenarios with them. Did anyone else have that in childhood? Where, like, they just played with action figures and created a whole scenario? It don't matter if it's Barbies or not. Guys, I bet guys did it too. Yeah, see? I know guys did it because my brother joined me in playing the action figures. But with any toy you find, yeah, any toy. Yep, any toy. You did it with any toy you had. Tickle Me Elmo on low battery. That sounds scary. What the fuck? I had Cabbage Patch Kids. That's the one I did. Your mind was your trolley problem. Barbie was part of the G.I. Joe squad. The G.I. Joe squad was funny as fuck. A rock will do. You know what? You add Google Eyes to a rock, immediately add it to the squad.
Everybody would have one, buying it for their kids, nephews, or even their grandparents. It was the perfect gift, but I never got one because I didn't trust it. Hearing the stories of the disgusting things Elmo would say, the things Elmo would supposedly do, it didn't sit right with me. There was something sinister behind this toy. I can feel it. However, with me not liking that, I did like watches. I love getting those digital watches like Casio or any kind of character watch like SpongeBob or Mario. And when I got these watches, I'd flex that shit like it was a paddock. I felt like the man. But my biggest watch flex was my Ben 10 Omnitrix watch. Best watch I've ever owned.
I always wanted one of those. And when I asked my mom if I can have one, she's like, it's for boys. And I was like, I don't give a fuck if there's for boys. I want one. I wanted one for so long. Man, I love Ben 10, man. I wanted it.
I remember getting that watch at Walgreens and the next day showing it off to my 4th grade class at school. Most of them didn't really give a fuck, but I was feeling myself that day. I was Ben 10 at that moment. Nobody stopping me from turning into an alien and wreaking havoc across town. Also, I've noticed, back then the best toys I played with were the ones outside of my house. Like in early elementary, they'd have a selection of a little bit of everything, and also these things would be in every single doctor's office I've ever been in, and I don't even know what these things called, but they were the shit. And at school, we was trading silly bands and Pokemon cards.
Oh my god, the silly bands. I remember they banned silly bands in school. Because everyone started, they started like a whole ecosystem, economic system with them, where they started trading it or selling them. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? You recognize that thought there?
Does anyone even know how to play the Pokemon card game? I don't even know. Solo cup stacking was a big thing during the after school and before school programs. Bakugan, bro. Bakugan is an underrated phase, bro. We needed more people on that back then. If you weren't a Bakugan kid, you weren't living. Bakugans were so cool, bro. But the best anime toys were the Beyblades, man! This was probably my favorite toy phase of my boyhood. And if you were born in, I don't know, 2012, Beyblades were these spinning top metal toys that we would make go against one another, and the last one standing gets the booty. It also...
I had a Beyblade. I think someone gave it to me as a gift. It's so fun. I had one. I have a Bakugan still. I don't know where I put it. It's probably in storage, but I still have a Bakugan. I don't have a Beyblade anymore, unfortunately. You have a Beyblade? I think everyone... Did you guys have a Beyblade too? Beyblade. Oh, yeah. That shit was the shit. It was so funny.
Had a hype as hell anime that was on Cartoon Network, and every boy was playing this during elementary school recess. Sometimes one of us would bring our own stadiums, and then we'll brawl out and let it rip, bro. And dudes were pulling out so many cool looking Beyblades, man. Dudes were pulling out gold and silver Beyblades. One dude even had a Pegasus, the one in the anime. And back then, that was a bigger flex than showing off any kind of luxury. Like, that's cool and all, but I like this one better. I envy those guys. Cause I didn't have no Beyblades. I was broke. My mom barely got me toys. She got me consoles instead. First world problems, I know. But Beyblade was my life for a month. I needed one. Literally the first Beyblade I ever had was an old one that my friend gave me. W friend, I know, but he didn't give me a launcher. Those things that spun the Beyblade. So I couldn't even use.
No, this was me. When I got it as from a friend too, so I did not get a baby launcher. I had to do it with my hands. So I was like, choo! no baby launcher.
Use my Beyblade properly. And whenever I tried to compete with the other kids, I had to spin it with my hands. Shit was sad. It's like watching someone try to fit in a conversation they wasn't invited to. Like, what am I doing here? I don't belong. And of course I lost every time. My fingers could only do so much. I'm sorry, dear. I did eventually get my own Beyblade though, with a launcher and everything. But by the time I did, my school banned Beyblades. Yeah, they freaking banned it. Cause during recess, that's all the boys would do. Get a hula hoop, use it as a stadium, and play Beyblades in it all recess long. And I guess these teachers didn't like us having fun and wanted us to move around and do an exercising activity during recess. Bitch, that's what gym is for. Recess is our free time. From the long and excruciating work day of learning our ABCs, shit be stressful. In recess, we should be free to do whatever we want for the next 20 minutes. But you basically banned us from having fun. I didn't know this school was a dictatorship. What are you guys gonna ban next? Minorities? Because I know you guys hate a diversely fun environment. You bigot. Another toy I was very much interested in. A toy I saw all the time on TV commercials. It was Fushigi!
Huh?
Seeing this every commercial break after watching cartoons had me going, cause this looked so cool, bro. Seeing these people playing with a magic floating ball, swerving around from arm to arm as if it was weightless, stuff had me geeking. Like, look at that. How he do that? I wanted one expeditiously, but I never saw one at the store, so I just gave up. That's why I never got one. I'm not old.
I never seen anyone have this. I remember seeing it in the ads, but I never knew anyone who had this. So I thought it was not real. You have one of those? Wait, they're real? I thought they were fake. Pretend to be a labyrinth of David Bowie. It's for contact juggling? Ah. Okay. Alright. I mean, that makes sense now. I never seen these. I just thought they were fake.
Ordering off the TV, I'm afraid to talk to strangers on the phone. But after years of constant curiosity on how my life would be so different if I had gotten one, would I have told her how I really felt back then? Would I have won the lottery? Would I have stopped farting when I'm talking to girls? Only one way to find out. So I finally got a Fushigi ball after years of wonder.
I finally have it. I finally have the Fushigi ball. Now my life is finally gonna have a purpose. This thing is gonna change everything about my life. I just can't wait. I gotta open it. I gotta open it as soon as possible. Oh, man.
Bro, struggling.
Finally have it. A real magic ball. My life is gonna change forever. I can't wait to try it. Fushigi, fly!
Yep, that's what I expected.
All right, maybe it wasn't working right that time. You know, second time's the charm. You know what they say? Fushigi, fly!
Stabbed!
The hell? How they work this thing in the commercial? Like, you know, how they be sliding these things down in the? They be like sliding it. Like slide it down their arms and like, oh, can I at least do the upside down thing? What the heck? Can I at least like kick it off of my thing? Oh, can I like slide it? Oh my God. Can I do anything with this ball? All right, I'm gonna get one more time to fly. If this don't work, I'm gay as hell. Fushigi, fly! Oh my God.
I can't.
This bitch don't work.
This don't even work. This not a magic ball, it's just a ball. It doesn't really float around like that in real life when you buy it. Those dudes in the commercials just know how to play with balls in a cool way. I just got ripped off. My childhood dream was a lie.
Now I'm never gonna stop stinking around girls.
Speaking of them, I also sometimes had a want for girl toys. Don't tell nobody this. Seeing stuff like those invisible ink password diaries and those pixel chicks toys, those look so cool, not even lying. And I'm the most masculine person I know. I paid for Hustlers University, so when I say something's cool, it's really cool. Especially that Barbie digital nail printer that basically prints anything on your nails. I've never seen something like that before. I've never painted my nails before, but that Barbie...
No, how come? Okay, I don't know why, but all the girl toys that he just mentioned, they were always so expensive. So my parents always said no. But all I had was, if I remember, just Barbie toys and like, you know, just stuffed dolls. That's it. Wait, there was something else too. I'm trying to remember. Some girl toys were dope. Yeah, they really were. Like the diary one, I really wanted the diary one. But nope, I couldn't have that. And then the nail thing, nope, I can't have that either. I had an Easy Bake. I remember having an Easy Bake. That one I did have. I don't know if you guys know what an Easy Bake is. Orbeez balls, nope, I couldn't have that either. Either. The Easy Bake Oven, yeah. You guys know the Easy Bake Oven? It's like a toy oven, but you can actually bake stuff on there. I think they banned them, actually. Stuff like that.
Toy tempted me, bro. That is honestly some advanced technology for a 2009 kids toy. But the number one thing I always wanted was an Easy Bake Oven, a toy that told girls at a young age where they belong. The oven, the witch from Hansel and Gretel created this. And I found it cool just to have a whole toy oven in my room that could really bake, so I don't have to leave my room again. But alas, that toy was for girls, so I never got one. So I got one now.
Dude,
Alright,
Easy Bake was
everybody,
a
this is
shit.
my first Easy Bake Oven. It came with a few food items. Came with red velvet cake, which kind of looks alright at best. It came with mini whoopie pies, which kind of looks like dog shit. And it came with cheese pizza, which kind of looks like dog food. And today we're only going to be trying out the red velvet cake because it's the only one that looks the least like dog shit. I don't really know how to work this thing though, so hopefully it tastes good. Alright, so I have to do this real quick. I'll get back on you guys in a second after I whisk it up. Alright, I just whisked the bowl up and honestly, it don't look that bad. It actually smells pretty good. All I gotta do is pour it into this tray. Ta-da! This shit's not perfect, but I'm not no Rakakuni, so it's alright. Then I put this thing in the oven for like 16 minutes, and then I turn it on. And
16 minutes? I don't remember it taking that long. Dude, in my head, I think I was a kid, but in my head, it felt like 3 minutes. Maybe that was just the illusion of being a child that it took very little time. But there's no way it took like 20 minutes just for that to cook. Waiting for food? I'm hungry now. Me too. You remember it ranging from 30 minutes to sometimes 10? Maybe I was delulu with time. Yeah, that checks out, actually. that checks out. I want some food too, man. I think we all want food.
And then, all we gotta do is wait. Alright, I think it's ready now. Let me get this. Okay. How the fuck you open this shit? Alright. Okay. Alright. There we go. Let's give it a quick smell. Not bad, not bad. Now it's time to put in my second cake mix in the oven. Now all I gotta do is gotta put this cake on the side over here. It's not coming out. Should I get a knife? I got a spoon. I think I burned it. No, it's good, it's good. All right, y'all, I successfully pulled it out.
Man.
Kind of. This is good enough, right? It's good enough. And now I have to use the same pan to pour this in. I don't know if this shit is gonna get contaminated or not, but I think we good, bro. I think we good. All right. Any day now. Any day now. Any day now. Oh. There we go. There we go. I spread it out. It looks pretty good. Even though in the directions it says I should, wash the baking pan, but
who got time for that? Nobody got time for cleaning that up. Just reuse it. You dropped raspberry from your tart? Oh, the fruit tart! What? Wasteful. Now you gotta pick it up. It's the 5-second rule. Pick it up and eat it. It's fine. It's fine from the floor. Yeah, totally.
Who cares about that? I think it's gonna be pretty good. Mixing the strawberry with the red velvet, it's gotta taste better, right? Yeah, I'm right. We're gonna put this bitch in real quick. Then we're gonna turn this bitch on real quick again and wait another 16 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, my bad, I'm late. I was taking a deuce and I left this in for like an hour or something. Let's hurry this up real quick, man. Alright, let's get it out. Come on, man. Come on. Get the... Okay.
That look burnt.
Let's go. Alright, it's good now. And I got the frosting right next to me.
Ew!
This don't look right. But it's good enough for the... It's good enough. Alright, now I just gotta put this thing on top. Alright, that looks delicious. And then I dump the frosting on this cake,
Ugh. That's disgusting.
Oh shit, it's spilling. Dipping the frosting on the cake. Doesn't it look delicious, guys?
No. Ugh.
Makes you wanna get a bite off the screen. Shit looks nasty. Alright, so apparently I fucked up. I was supposed to mix this pink frosting with the real frosting, you know, that's why it looks like, I don't want to say what it looks like, so let's just put this on real quick. There we go. That look good. Yeah, that's good enough. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Gotta add in the sprinkles. Let's go. All right. Now let's add the sprinkles. The fuck? All right. Now let's add the sprinkles. Yay! Look at that.
What is that?
Today is every
What
day
the
around
is
here.
that?
Did you look at that? A finished cake. It looks.
I agree. That shit look nasty. What the fuck? What is that? That's so gross looking.
Delicious. It looks edible. Gordon Ramsay who? Remy who? This shit look delicious, you know. And now it's time to cut this masterpiece. Ooh, you hear that? Such a smooth cut.
So good.
All right, let's. Oh my god, this looks so fucking good. How did I cut with one hand? Okay, I think I cut myself a good piece. Oh, look at that. All right, there we go. All right, it's all right, guys. And there we have it. What a beautiful, ew! What a beautiful sight. I have my fork. I got my knife. Got my juice. And I got my napkin. I'm ready to gobble this thing up. It looks so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, let me get a bite out of this. And we're gonna finally test how good my easy bake oven cooking skills are. Childhood dream coming true right now. I cannot wait to put this in my stomach. There we go. Bottoms up.
Yummers.
Oh my god. No. This actually tastes fantastic. The layers of the flavors. It tastes like an actual 5-star course meal. I'm surprised. Easy bake. You surprised me. This meal was fantastic. Oh, I gotta have another bite. Bottoms up.
What? What the fuck? Oh, 07.
Baby, I don't understand it. You're changing, I can't stand it. Taco Bell pizza sandwich.
What the fuck? Bro's dead. He's gone. It's over for him. He used the oven once, got cooked. I feel like for how chaotic this was, I'm like, man, I wonder if that's how chaotic it is if I tried cooking on stream. That would be nice. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I guess that's why I shouldn't cook, huh? Only one way to find out. Time to bring out the camera to cook.